One of the essential teachings in Bhagavad-gita is also a common theme in all the world religions. That's the concept of eternal life. However, in Bhagavad-gita, this is not vague. It's very scientifically described. When Srila Prabhupada was asked about common themes between different religions, he gave the example of a pocket dictionary and an unabridged full collegiate dictionary. Both are dictionaries, both give information about words, but the unabridged version gives a much more detailed, full description of each word. So similarly, this concept of eternal life, is there life after death? Do all souls go to the same destination? What is the difference between a live body and a dead body? What propels a soul to a particular destination is all described very detailed and scientifically in Bhagavad-gita. It's why it's one of the world's most profound religious scriptures. So the concept is called in Sanskrit Sanatana Dharma, as we just read in the introduction. Sanatan, according to Ramanujacharya, means that which has no beginning and no end, was never created, and it will never be destroyed. Opposite to that, everything we experience in this material world is temporary. Our lives, our body, we come into being, we exist for some time and grow, we create some byproducts, we dwindle, and then die. Everything goes through this cycle. The small insects, the birds, the bees, even nature, the existence of a building comes into being, manifests for some time. People work in the building, function in the building, then it dwindles, crumbles, and dies. Civilizations, all our relationships, everything we experience in this material world is temporary. It's not Sanatan. So the concept of Sanatan is something that is much more valuable, because something that lasts forever will be far more valuable than that which exists temporarily. And the second word in Sanatana Dharma is the concept of dharma. The word dharma means the nature of something. Srila Prabhupada in the audio clip gave the example that sugar is sweet, fire is hot. These are natural, intrinsic characteristics of the item. So the question arises, what is the character? What is the natural, inherent quality of the spirit soul? And Srila Prabhupada also described this in the audio clip. Jivara Swarupaya, Krishnara Nityadas. All living entities, all spirit souls, all sparks of spirit are servants of the Supreme Lord, who is also eternal, who is also a person, and is full of bliss. So Bhagavad-gita teaches that in this material world, the living entities, which are tiny sparks of spirit and eternal, are serving. That impulse to serve is natural. It's inherent, just as sugar is sweet. No matter where you put it, what you put it in. Sugar is sweet, fire is hot, and the living entity must serve. The problem is, in the material world, we serve that which is temporary rather than that which is eternal. So Bhagavad-gita, the Supreme Lord himself, advented on earth and spoke Bhagavad-gita, as we'll read during the study of this text. And he taught methods, principles, science, how to transform our service attitude, our service impulse from the temporary to the eternal, and how to actually attain, at the time of death, eternal life, the spiritual world, the eternal abode, the superior energy. This is the basic concept of Sanatana Dharma that we'll see threads throughout the entire text.